Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, and this is my daily vlog, my ritual stand-up. First thing I do each morning is come in here, turn the lights to camera, talk to you about what I'm doing to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. And I think it's going to be a pretty quick one today. Not a lot has happened. Everything is continuing to push toward what I was pushing toward, and it's Tuesday, which is a pretty rote day. We know what's going to happen. So let's start with yesterday. It was Monday, so I did the next episode of Celebrating Yesteryear for Retro Days. I got that cut and edited and delivered. And then I did get that shipment, by the way, in from Blaze. We'll talk more about that in a second. But I spent the rest of yesterday, I kind of said maybe I'll try to get another long form work in. I spent some time thinking about it, but really I was focusing on the GameStation Go review, which comes out Saturday, comes out Saturday. I want to have it done and ready to schedule into business tomorrow. That's coming up fast. Here's the good news. The internal portion, done. I've completed all the table work, all the shooting, all the editing for the middle. I think 99%. I might come up with an extra shot I need here or there, but in general, right? I did about half the writing for the on-cam portion, the introduction and the summary and anything in the middle. So all I have left to do is to finish writing, shoot that on-cam, and assemble those parts. Not a full edit, because the middle edit's mostly done. I'm in a good place for that. So, you know what tomorrow's going to be. Here's a glimpse into the future. It's going to be that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that was the bulk of my day yesterday. We had our weekly meeting last night. We were planning for the podcast recording Friday, so we'll be in good shape for that. And yeah, we continue to have just we're seeing across YouTube, we've talked about, and especially here on the channel, as I've been focusing on the GameStation Go review for the last couple of weeks, the volume of stuff I've been able to publish has been lower, so views have been lower. But playing the long game, I think we're going to be all right. Let's take a look at the stats right quick. We like to be at or above this midpoint. We're not, but we like to be. 13,000 views and 150 subscribers average over the last 7 days. Views down a little, subs up a little. Just a little tick-tock here at 10.1 thousand views, below our target, of course. 122 subscribers average over the last 7 days, up from, I think it was 120 yesterday or so. So we're hovering around there right now. However, here we go. Yesterday we were talking about maybe tomorrow. Yeah, just this morning, 123,000 subscribers and an extra 10 or so tagged on the end there. So we just crossed that early this morning. So another great milestone that we have crossed. Even this steady, at least, maybe not, it's not, to the moon kind of stats. It's been kind of subpar stats over the last few weeks, but steady. It's kind of nice to know that even with a dearth of tons of new original content, we're living off of our library and still growing pretty steadily. So, it makes me wonder too. I see some channels are able to survive. They're able to survive by putting out a video every few weeks. But that video gets hundreds of thousands of views. So I can see that. We're not at that point, right? So we really need to put out 2 or 3, 4, 5 videos a week in order to achieve that. But here's one of those tests of how much is this, what I believe was worthwhile investment of time to get this very, very anticipated review out? Is that going to be worth offset of the volume of work and traffic and subscribers we didn't get during the time I was working on it? So only time will tell. I think it's going to be fine. So well, let's talk next Monday and find out, won't we? Today is very simple. It's Tuesday, so at 10 a.m. Eastern, right after they get done with this vlog, I'll be getting ready for the podcast edit on Twitch. It's at twitch.tv/GenXGrownUp. If you'd like to join us there, it's just kind of a hangout while I do the productivity edit and talk about what we're listening to and what we're thinking about and what's going on in the world. And I'll mention, of course, because it's Tuesday and we're doing that, that if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you have this free monthly Twitch subscription token you can give to anyone. And if you'd like to give it to us, we certainly appreciate it. You should give it to someone, because if you don't use it, it goes away. You don't get it back. But if you'd like to, just head over to twitch.tv/GenXGrownUp and click that little subscribe, or maybe it says resubscribe button if you've done this before. Look around for a tick box that says use Prime sub, and that'll make your checkout free. You'll have sent that Amazon donation our way and didn't cost you anything other than a few minutes of your time. And we certainly do appreciate those of you that do that occasionally or regularly. It all helps. We certainly appreciate you. In the middle of the day today, I'm going to try to take the package I got from Blaze and take a couple little products. One is a cartridge and one is a piece of hardware, and go ahead and get a long form out before the end of today. to help boost these stats, and also the new piece of hardware and interesting to look at. So I think I'll work on that today. And then tonight at 5:30, we'll be live on YouTube with a live stream. And I think if I go with what I'm really into, I think I got to play some Adventure of Samsara again, because that thing has a hold of me and I'm really enjoying it. I'm toward, I don't think I'm finished, but I'm toward the end. There's a lot going on and I'm really tearing through it. So I think maybe I'll do that tonight. But we live tonight at 5:30 on YouTube, and that'll fill my day leading up to tomorrow, which is when I'm going to finally put a bow. I'll try to do a little more writing, of course, for the Game Station Go. So I start my day tomorrow walking in the door, ready to go with to shoot and final edit that thing. So try to get that done a little bit in here too. And at some point, I got to plan and get ready for my Friday plays Thursday. But let me focus on this first, and then I'll get to that. We'll be in good shape for that, because I've had a couple of weeks, week and a half now to think about what that's going to be. Just haven't prepped for it yet. So I think I'm in good shape with that. A little behind, but I'll be fine. So I made a run. That's the third one. So, all right, let me go ahead and get after it then for today. I want to thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog, if that's what you did. If you're here every day, in and out, like clockwork, one of those bleeps, I love you for that. Thank you for being here. It really helps my morning get started knowing that we'll have this time together. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Don't forget to do something good for yourself, and I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.